guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. So it has been a while since I have really vlogged or updated my channel. Okay, sorry, Josh left his wallet here and he is all the way in North Manchester, and so he doesn't have his ID to get into the gym or to get food with his credit card. So that was an issue that I had to solve, and I'm not sure how it's gonna get fixed. Anyway, so it has been a while since I've kind of vlogged or really updated anything. I've just done 2 videos in a few weeks, and let me tell you why. About 2 weeks ago, Josh started having COVID symptoms. So his work told him to go get a COVID test. So on a Sunday, about 2 weeks ago, he got a COVID test. But he was feeling sick for 3 or 4 days prior to that, but he had a fever for 3 days straight. So that's when they said, don't come into work, go get a COVID test. So he did that, and he went and got one on Sunday. So his test was the 2 to 3 day test. So we didn't know the results. So during that entire time, he couldn't work or go to school or anything like that. So that was on a Sunday. On the Monday after that, I started getting symptoms. And I had an exam on Tuesday. So usually I don't have any in-person classes. I just have online classes. So that Monday I was studying for my exam, and I started getting symptoms, and I had a low-grade fever, and I just didn't feel good at all. So I emailed my course coordinator and then the person that's in charge of all the COVID stuff. And since Josh wouldn't have his results back until either the day of the exam or the day after the exam, they told me to go to the doctor. So basically my symptoms were very different from Josh's symptoms. Josh's symptoms were more just a chest cold. He was coughing up stuff. He had a fever, a headache. He was just kind of groggy. And mine was I had such bad drainage. I woke up in the middle of the night 3 times to go cough it up or throw it up. It was so bad. So mine was more drainage. His was already in his chest. So they were different, and they didn't really work together. I also had a little bit of a headache, but he had more of a headache. So anyway, that Monday, I called my professors, and they said to just get an appointment. So, and that would count as an excuse, so I don't have to go into the exam on Tuesday because they didn't want me to go if I was positive. So I got a doctor's appointment through the telehealth thing through a ReadyMed, which is an urgent care here in Fort Wayne. And well, actually it was very confusing because she first prescribed me antibiotics, which does not go for a viral infection, but then she also recommended that I get a COVID test. So that day, Josh had gotten a COVID test the day before. So I went and got a COVID test on Tuesday. So 2 days later, I went and got a COVID test. And mine was rapid, so I got it in 20 minutes. And right when we got home after that, we got Josh's test back, and he was negative, and I was negative too. So we were both negative, but it was about a 2-week process of us being sick. And even after our negative test, we were still sick for another week. And it was probably just a cold or sinus stuff. But now that we're in the middle of a pandemic, it's so difficult to know if you're really sick or if you're just normal sick, and everybody experiences symptoms differently. So we weren't sure, and we wanted to play it safe. So that is what has been happening. And Josh also got a new job a few weeks ago, about right before this started happening. He got a new job, so he's working mornings now instead of nights. And he's working as a prep cook and a kitchen. And I still have my same job, so I still work nights, but that is kind of what's been going on. We're both still doing school. School has kind of gotten very difficult for me, especially now that I'm working and I've been working about like 25 hours a week on top of school, and I have an exam every Tuesday. So it's been getting rough. I just don't really have time to do anything, like especially pick up a camera or literally do anything. Like I don't even have time to like hang out with friends or go out to dinner or anything. So that's kind of what has been happening. But now that it's getting to be like Thanksgiving and Christmas, like all the holidays, I am actually off next week, starting Monday, all the way through Friday. I'm off that whole time. I don't have any classes or anything. And then actually starting, I think December 20th is my winter break. And my winter break is actually very long. It's all the way until February. And that is because the entire month of January, I will be working, well, I don't make money. I will be interning at a hospital for 4 weeks, which is called my IPPY rotation. And this is my second one. So last year I did retail pharmacy, and this year is going to be hospital pharmacy. So actually the hospital that I will be going to is back near my hometown in Valparaiso. The hospital is in Maryville and Gary, and I will be going back and forth. So I'm a little nervous for the Gary one, but it's right off of the toll road. So if I just take the toll road, I'll be there fine. But so that is going to be 4 weeks in January. So I actually don't go back to class until February. And then that's when my second semester starts. After that semester ends, I start my PGX program again. So that's what I was doing this summer, was my PGX. That is like my master's degree. I'm getting it at the same time as my doctorate. PGX is like pharmacogenomics, which is basically like more the sciencey research type side of pharmacy. And that I take during the summer, and actually next semester I have a PGX class as well. So that one is counting as a pharmacy elective for me, so it's kind of working for both degrees. And that is kind of like what the rest of my year looks like. I will be back and forth from here and my hometown basically the entire winter break. Except for those 4 weeks, I will be there the entire time. I don't want to drive back here in the dead of winter and then like have to drive back out. Josh will be staying here with Juno, so we will be separated for most of the holidays because he doesn't get to take any days off. They are closed like Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and they're closed Thanksgiving Day. So he will be able to do stuff with us those days, but all the other days he'll be working. So we'll be back and forth, just trying to figure things out for the holidays. But I decorated my apartment for Christmas. I hope you guys saw that video. If you did not see that video, it'll be right here right now. So please click it because I thought that was a cute video. I love doing like hauls and decorating, and that like really stems from my mom. Growing up, she decorated for literally every holiday, and I have said that before, but yeah. So that's kind of an update on my life. I just thought maybe I would share that, especially because like we've gone through like the COVID testing, and not a lot of people have done that yet. And honestly, it really wasn't that bad. They like just stuck a Q-tip up my nose for like a few seconds, and my eyes watered, but it didn't hurt or anything. So that is where we have been, and I am hoping to get back to making more videos, especially once the holidays are starting and I don't have any class and I'm just going to be working. That's going to be a lot easier for me than what my schedule is right now. It's very difficult. So I'm struggling and I'm trying, and I'm having a hard time like keeping up with things, and I'm usually very organized, but like, let me just give you an example. This week alone, I had an exam Tuesday. I had lab today. Tomorrow, I have a project due at 9 a.m. And then I have a project due tomorrow at midnight as well. And they're like group projects, but like having all of that stuff due in 1 week that's just like, I can't do it. And then tomorrow I work 4 to 8. Friday I work 4 to 8. Saturday, I literally work 6:30 a.m. to noon. Like, are they trying to kill me? Like, are you trying to kill me? I think they are. And then Sunday, I work 11 to 8:30. That is almost open to close. We open at 10 and close at 8. So I have a long weekend ahead of me, a lot of working and a lot of projects and a lot of school, but thank God next week I have completely off. I don't have any classes or anything, no exams. So I don't have to be as stressed this week. I can just like go to work and not think about school all the time, except for the projects tomorrow that that's gonna be hard, but thank God it's in a group. So that is all I really wanted to talk about. Okay. Sit. Here is a little bit of an update on Junie Tune. So Juno, maybe a little bit TMI, but she's got mites in her ear. Not sure how it happened. We thought she literally scratched her ear so much that it like started to like bleed and have scratches in it. But turns out there's a bunch of like wax buildup and stuff in there. And we looked it up and it's due to mites. And they said the way to kill them is through drowning them. So every day we've like been squirting ear solution in her ear and like making them drown. So that has been a process as well. She unfortunately has some issues of her own, but that is it for this video. I hope you like this little bit of a life update. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel for more stupid videos like this, or hauls, cleaning. I do a bunch of random things, and I do it because I like to edit videos and I have fun being on camera. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!